Hello and welcome to the NutriPsych podcast, where I give you bite-sized practical tips and advice on how to go from yo-yo dieting, emotional eating, and binge eating to achieving permanent weight loss results without counting calories, cutting out your favorite foods, or spending hours at the gym. My name is Helen and I'm a qualified nutrition consultant. After spending more than a decade and hundreds of pounds on diets, feeling ashamed and embarrassed about my body, losing and gaining the same weight like it was my job, I finally cracked the code to permanent weight loss results and lost more than 25 kilograms and kept it off. Now, it's become my mission to help you do the same so that you can say goodbye to yo-yo dieting, emotional eating, constant snacking, nighttime eating, and binge eating, all without feeling starved or deprived. If that sounds like something you are interested in, let's dive in. Hi everyone, it's Helen. I hope the new year is off to a great start and is shaping up to be an amazing year for you. I know a lot of us came into this year ready and excited for all the possibilities of a fresh start, which is why I want to share something today that you can do to take advantage of this energy. Before I get into the details, in case you don't already know me, my name is Helen and I'm a qualified nutrition consultant who specializes in helping women lose weight for good by stopping the yo-yo dieting cycle, emotional eating, nighttime eating, and binge eating. And this action task I'm about to share today is something I see a lot of women struggle with, because we often prioritize other people before ourselves. And there's usually an unmet need behind overeating, any form of overeating. But sometimes you just might not be able to pinpoint the exact need yet. What I want to talk about is your own self-care. How it makes everything else in your life better and easier. It will give you the energy and the drive you need to turn your goals into reality. It forms the basis of everything else you do. If you don't set aside a little time to take care of yourself, you can feel unfulfilled, tired, and uninspired. And that's not the way you want to feel when you're trying to reach your goals, let alone going through your everyday life. When I'm talking about self-care, I'm talking about doing things that you enjoy, moving your body, getting enough sleep, drinking your water, and practicing stress management. When you have energy and you feel great, everything is so much easier. Think about it this way. When you take care of the flowers in your home and garden, they flourish and grow. You are like those flowers. When you take care of yourself, you flourish. On a practical level, that means you have more energy for your family, your career, your friends, hobbies, home, and leisure time. Plus, all that self-care can help you with weight loss and maintenance too, so it's definitely a win-win. As I mentioned, I specialize in helping women stop different forms of overeating, like emotional eating, boredom eating, constantly snacking, binge eating, and stress eating. Over the years, what I've observed is that self-care is closely linked to tackling some of this behavior. Because when you neglect your own needs, you end up turning to food for comfort. Does that make any sense? Getting back into the habit of taking better care of yourself doesn't take as long as you might think. After just a day or two, you'll see a huge difference. In fact, it's one of the action tasks my clients find easiest but yields the greatest results in the Stop Binge Eating program. The hardest part is trusting the process and taking those first few steps. You just have to decide. Which leads me to a question. What can you do starting today, right now, to better take care of yourself? I'm not asking you to get a massage or get a manicure or anything like that. That's what media leads us to think that's what self-care is about. But it doesn't have to be expensive or time-consuming. What one activity will leave you feeling energized and ready to take on the day? For me, that one thing is going for a walk in the park. I like how refreshed and focused and motivated I feel after having some fresh air. And I have more creative energy, and that's also when I show up best for my clients and people most important in my life. So what is it for you? Just think of what you can commit to starting and staying consistent. It doesn't have to be big. Just choose something easy. So this wraps up the second part of this 4-part series to set you up for success this year. To help you maximize your chances of success, I've created a free bonus workbook to give you additional tips and advice and help you stick to your goals. You can grab this free workbook at helenwong.co.uk/nutrition resources, where you can find the show notes and download the workbook. If you'd like a complete roadmap to help you stop emotional eating, yo-yo dieting, and binge eating for good so that you can finally lose weight and keep it off, be sure to check out the Stop Binge Eating program, where you learn all the necessary strategies and simply follow a proven roadmap to get to your goals. You can check it out at helenwong.co.uk/SBEP. It's not another diet. You learn to lose weight in a sustainable way, in a way that helps you keep it off without depriving yourself. Once again, if you're looking to stop emotional eating, boredom eating, stress eating, or you're desperate to jump off the diet wagon, make sure you check out helenwong.co.uk/SBEP. And I can't wait to see you succeed this year. Thank you for tuning in today, and don't forget to subscribe for part 3 and other resources. Thanks so much for tuning in today. Dive into the show notes for this episode at helenwong.co.uk/nutrition resources. If you've enjoyed this episode of the NutriPsych podcast, I invite you to check out the Stop Binge Eating program, which gives you access to a proven step-by-step roadmap with key strategies and skills that guide you from struggling with yo-yo dieting, emotional eating, and binge eating to achieving permanent weight loss. Check out the Stop Binge Eating program at helenwong.co.uk/SBEP.